When someone calls me sore, I go murderous. You get sore? You get sorer? What's crazy is that the light up in here, that's better. This is a little grainy. It's a little fucking grainy. You guys are making it all about you today. What the fuck is up? I think this thing is ready to go. This is not the fucking mic stand. This is an old mic stand. This is not even the mic stand that I had planned to fucking use. This is not the mic stand. I have one of those mic stands you clip on and has the arm, you know, the podcaster guy. That hasn't arrived yet. It said today, but if you guys could fucking see what we have here set up. We have coffee, we have drinks, we have this guy. This guy's about to get, well, this guy's already been touched, as you guys can see. This guy has been touched. It's the morning, so we're going to have ice. Why would we be drinking bourbon straight at 10:15 in the morning? Now, if we put some ice, we put some fucking ice, then it changes shit up. Some of you, oh, you're going to fucking, now, if you guys want to be really fucking sneaky, you guys could go to @SamHill666 and you guys could see what's going on down here where these guys are. They're seeing all the behind the scenes shit. What up? It's fucking, I can never say your name. I know it's Tolchuk, which means to strike in Russian. And then is it supposed to be Malchik? I forgot this whole fucking thing again. But anyone who follows any of the Sam Hill stuff, you guys see some of the stuff that Tolchik is fucking doing. Should probably use his real name. But anyway, if you guys look down here, if you guys were down here, you would see that I'm pouring something. I have to be real careful right here because if I fucking spill any of this shit, it's going to be a fucking disaster. And this is good stuff, so I want to be, how's that looking, guys? How's that looking to you guys? Hey, Mark, did you say that this would be 3? How many fingers would this be? 1, 2, 3. It sounds fucking dead in here. It sounds like fucking death. All right. So, cheers. Here's to all of you guys, man. Thank you very much. And oops, sorry. That's for you guys. This is for you guys, and this is for you guys. And this is for you guys, and this is for you guys. It's funny if you just add a drop of water to whiskey, let alone throw it on some fucking ice. Woo! Already shit is picking up, guys. Shit is picking up already. I'm telling you. So here's some things that I was thinking. This is not the mic stand. The real mic stand should be here sometime this afternoon. But when I rewatched this shit yesterday and I saw myself holding this, it looked like I was holding a cup of coffee for a fucking half an hour. I didn't like that. So I fucking changed that. And then I also critiqued the fuck out of myself. I was looking at myself and I said, anyway, if I had a soundboard right now, anyway would be on there. Anyway. And how many beverages and how much consumption can go on? How much consumption can go on? This is going to be a matter of will he do equal measure of talking as consuming multiple beverages and inhaling smoke? But this is a science. All right. This is a science what I have going on right here. See, sometimes I'll play these games like these guys down here watching this show, and then sometimes you guys will get. That's crazy, man. That shit. I almost feel like I should have this down here and watch it on this one, man. I'm having my 7th beer, says someone. Holy shit. That is a lot of that's a lot of beer. You might want to switch to the fucking hard stuff. Um Here's some fucking funny ass shit that I was fucking thinking about. I was thinking of an interesting strange thing this morning. Um Actually it bled through from the other night where I was thinking about um you look at like where you when you begin something and when you look back you never when you start something you start to look forward at the possibilities, whatever it is. And I'm not just and it's relative to right now, but you think about what something can be, and then obviously hindsight's 2020. So when you get to a certain point of maybe you quit something or maybe you saw something through the end and it was successful, and then you look back, you always look back and you always project onto yourself, which is strange because it's your own mind. So is and for instance, like, oh, I knew I had this, but you're lying to yourself because you knew you were somewhat a bit nervous. Not that I'm nervous. I don't really get nervous. I get a little anxiety, I guess. And I'm gonna do something because I can't stop looking at it. So I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. I have to go get this. Cool. This works. This fucking works. You guys can't really see this. Oh, you know what I should do? All right, I apologize. I apologize for the delay. It's not like I went and took a piss or something. Now, I had to take this down because I was looking at this from across the room. And if you guys can see what this is. You guys see what this is? All right, this is going to be a problem now because now I'm kind of coated in this. What's up? Yeah. This feels somewhat celebratory. I gotta say now, I had this was. Do you guys like H? And I had this staring at me from across the room. Now my birthday passed, but I had this fucking happy birthday shit across the wall, just staring at me, just fucking distracting the fucking shit out of me. All right. Now I feel like I'm in the fucking Missy Elliott video. Remember that bitch? I'm the hottest round. I mean, you're making a lot of money, but I don't know about hottest looking or rapping. I'm gonna disagree with you there, Missy. Disagree with you, Missy. Okay, you all right? You good with that? You good with that, Missy? I'm gonna disagree with you. We're going to have to agree to disagree. All right. I need to get this out of here. What if somebody could help me out and somebody could find out, if someone could find out what that video is, this is going to go bad. This is going to go very, very. Oh, they don't even pop. But this knife is good. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, I keep this baby sharp. You know. I keep this baby sharp. All right. Now, if it starts to get too much, you know, here we go. And that's a pretty sharp knife. I gotta say, well, at least now I can get this shit out of my fucking way and maybe not jab myself. What if somebody tuned in right now and they were like, oh, I'm joining Cage's podcast. I hope he's not into all that Satanism shit with his Sam Hill shit. And then they tune right into this. They tune right into this point. They turn it on right at this point. Look into my eyes. Look. And I just fucking slice myself open on camera. Oh! That would be fucking hilarious. We should do that. Imagine we do that every time someone new enters the room. Someone new enters and we just fucking act like this is what we've been doing for fucking, what do you mean, 11 minutes of this trash? It's been 11 minutes of this fucking trash already. My fucking Patreon numbers are going to go fucking down. I'm going to go back and it's going to say quit pledges. Quit because I don't know what he's doing or why he's doing this. I do this for you guys. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable with this thing so I can kind of maneuver around here a little bit. See, now I can escape from you guys with the bowl. So if you guys want to watch me smoke weed, you're gonna have to join my fucking Patreon. Because these guys up here can see. I'll just go like this. I'm gonna have to have some pre-rolls. I wish someone was here to hand me this cat so all of these things could fucking, you know. Oh. What did we lose? We lost an eye? We lost an eye, everyone. Look, I'm sorry. The nonsense is behind us. Now we're going to move forward. We're going to discuss serious issues that are plaguing the country. All right, well, let's see what you guys want to talk about here. What drugs does Cage do? Well, we have this guy. We have this guy right here. That's one drug. We have this. Isn't it weird that weed comes like this now? Right? Like when you'd have weed in the past, you'd be like shaking a baggie around. Yo, you know, and a sandwich bag unfolds and you'd say, got that fucking little quarter. Got that fucking half. Right? Now what is it? Hey guys, hey guys, I got my jar of fucking weed. If you're lucky, I mean, I think some of the better companies put their shit in jars, and then some, you know, some of them still put it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, and I complained about this the other day. Dude was trying to fucking sell me some shit that I bought last week, and I said, is it the same batch? Because the shit was brittle. You know, again, I've explained this like you're going into the supermarket and you go, oh, these tomatoes look good. Something I would never say, but these tomatoes look ripe. I hate tomatoes. But if I was a person who enjoyed tomatoes and I was consuming tomatoes and I said, well, these tomatoes look nice, I'll take these. And then they go, cool. And then they take them away from me. And then they give me a box that's sealed. That says tomatoes on the vine, and it has like some like illustration and like some fucking lightning bolt behind it. And then I get it home and like half of my tomatoes are like rotten and destroyed. So that's my problem with recreational weed. Medical marijuana was amazing. For over 10 years they've had medical marijuana in California. When the recreational shit hit, it just changed everything. Now you get fucking taxed up your fucking ass for the weed. You know, it's like fucking, I don't know. But what are you complaining about? We have legal weed. Don't you think that the weed is to dumb you down? You know? Don't you think that the weed is really just dumbing you down? Like, don't you think that's the point? Is that why? Why? Why would you do that? Why? Oh, I should have letters on the show so it can be like Wonder Chosen or something. And I could have like letters. Today's show is brought to you by the letter Y. Today's show is brought to you by the letter Y. Let's let this guy hang out for a little while, shall we? I feel like I'm gonna fucking chop up a body. Today's show is brought to you by the letter Y. Now, first, what I need you all to do is you need to make sure that you can identify. Here we go. Ready? What if I really fucking just jam this through my fucking hand for like 30 people? That's fucking commitment right there. 30 people witnessed him stick a blade through his fucking hand for no apparent reason, just for the roar of the applause, the applause. So I shaved, and already I'm back at Red Dead Redemption in like 2 weeks. I can grow some fucking face. I can grow some beard, man. So here's to you guys. Hey, here's to you guys, man. Seriously, here's to what you guys do. All right? I know I make this about myself, but I want to make this about you guys. That's why I'm fucking here. I'm not here for myself. The results of getting lit at 10:30 a.m. Oh, you know, you could judge me all you fucking want, but when the camera goes off, I know what you're going to do with that gavel, motherfucker. I know what you're going to do with that gavel. So judge away, bro. And I'm on 2 fucking chats. You're on 1 chat. I'm on 2 chats. 1, 2. Cheers to you guys, and cheers to you guys. Also, how am I lit? Off what? I'm lit already off of a half of a 2? I got a finger and a half in me, bro. It takes quite a lot more than that. As some people will attest that I've been to Cage shows where Cage drank a whole bottle of Jameson on stage. That's not my proudest moment. But also, everyone can drink a bottle of Jameson. It's like fucking juice. Now, a whole bottle of like some, 100 and something proof. That's gonna be a whole different fucking thing, you know? Look at us fucking picking up in the Patreon with fucking. We got some people up in here. Is there a possible Sam Hill tour in the future? I guess we'll have to see how these videos go. I guess we'll have to find out if these videos suck in these sleeping Cage fans, because there's Cage fans who are just like, But I think when they hear book 2, I think we'll convert more people over into the Sam thing. And also with the Sam Hill shit, it's too separated. So with the release of the next record, we will be merging. And all the Sam Hill shit will just be in all the Cage shit digitally. So whether it's Spotify, iTunes, whatever, you'll find all the Sam Hill shit in there. And that's how I'm doing it. Because it's a consistent amount of people that have no fucking clue that this is even happening. And you know how social media is like you get what do they give you? Like if you have like, say 40,000 followers on Facebook, which I got, and then they say, we'll let this post reach 200 people. If you want to reach 300 of your fans, pay us fucking $10. If you'd like to reach a whopping 10% of your fans, pay us $100. How about I just leave Facebook? Bye. Why am I here? I need to fucking pay for a post. What's up, everybody? How much is that going to cost me here? $20,000. For $20,000, I can say hello. Bye. Guess it's back into the fucking hole for you, Palco. Back into the literal underground for you, Palco. Don't you like how shit today is called underground? And you're like, what do you listen to? I listen to underground mostly. Oh, really? Like who? Tyler, the Creator, other guys that sell out stadium tours. Underground. Do you not know what underground is? Yeah. I remember when underground was, we actually had to dig. We actually had to dig holes. We carried around shovels. Our fingernails were stained with black from eternal soot and dirt from digging. So, man, it's like up here is staring, down here is staring. I need my I need the funny guys. I need the funny guys who chime in with fucking funnies. But you guys are staring. Let's all stare at each other. Do you guys remember when I did the yes no game? Do you guys remember that? Here's the funny thing that we can do with all the chatties, with the chants, right? So this is the secret base. This is the secret layer up here, you guys. You guys are in the secret layer. You guys are going to have to figure out which one I'm going to be on. So you're going to have to follow every little silly thing on Instagram so you can go, oh, he's on the cage one today. The cage one's going to be funny because I'm not even going to explain it. I'm just going to go into the cage chat and just fucking be talking up here, and I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'll just let other people be like, because the smarty pants is like to fucking always jump in. So somebody will jump in and say, well, that's what I'm saying, Mark. Let's give this a chance. The Instagram chat is lit. Sorry, I was going to say it was something else, but it is lit. And that's why I have it open. But also I don't want to abandon these people. These people, which are some of you, right? Were the ones who came up with this idea. And here I am now. So now here I am. Now let's figure this out. Let's not point and stare. I don't know where to set up. I don't know where I'm supposed to set up, but eventually this could turn into something. Maybe, and I thought about this the other day, maybe I just turn it into, again, where I'm the little guy and I'm the little green screen man in the corner, like the video game. I tried to set this fucking thing up. What is it called? The OBS fucking thing. And it just won't connect. So I can't use it. I want to use that because then I could watch YouTube videos and I can fucking I could watch whatever the fuck I'm watching and watch it with you guys, talk over it, and then click back. That sounds dope. So I gotta figure that shit out because it ain't fucking working for me. Probably because it's meant for fucking PCs, and it's racist against my fucking Mac, which Mac is gay, so it should be okay. Happy birthday to ya. That's the end. Wait, what letter was this? Because I'm not looking. And I think there's some sort of a message from the other side that I can communicate to you all. Was someone writing the letters down? Anyone? Someone write down the letters. And I don't think I was really paying attention to all of them, but what is this letter? We have. What the fuck is this letter? What is this? What is this? What is this? A C? This doesn't make any sense, you guys. How did this happen? This can't be. Oh, it's actually not a C. It's actually, I don't know. Anyone can tell me what this is? What is this? It's in birthday. There's no fucking C in birthday, is there? Birch day. Anyone? What in the fuck letter is this, man? Maybe the alcohol is starting to reach me now. What letter is this? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right. Somebody cue the Jeopardy music. What letter is this? Because it's not a letter to me that way. So what is this? Someone figure out what letter this is. It's not the letter H. What is this? What fucking letter is this? Happy birthday. I don't know what letter this is. It looks like it's supposed to be a G, but is it part of the O? No, because look at the ends. Look at the ends. The ends are not cut. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, you guys. A D? An A? No, because the A was like, capital A. I thought all these letters were capitals, honestly. And here's our P's. Oh, that's what we should see, right? Okay. You guys are smart. That's ripped up. See, there's our A. A, P, P. All right. All right. Enough of this distraction. That's the end. That's the end. Oh, this is going to go bad. This is going to go bad trying to take this off. I feel it bad. Oh, that's all right. Thought I was going to strangle myself. Because I kind of think that after, what's today's date? After a month, over a month, you should probably take down the happy birthday off your fucking wall. But it makes me feel alive. It makes me feel alive. I fucking dare you to figure out what letter that is. And I know people are probably saying, man, that's pretty genius, Cage. You put up a letter and none of us know what the fucking letter is. And the only way we'll get to find out what letter it is if we watch the live. Brilliant. Nice try, Cage. Nice try to try to get me into your Patreon. Nice try. So we have Y and an A. And that's it, man. And we got a bunch of little deflated balloons. Deflated. So we'll keep these guys to remember. Come here, cat. I just read actually that there was, and I should show you that there is a There's a rite that you can do, a Saturnian rite that you can do, and it shows you the original. It shows you what it's based on and what the original is. And because I'm sitting here and I'm reading all the ingredients to do this thing, right? And I'm reading the list of things that I need, and I'm reading, and I'm like, okay, so I need to make this incense, and the incense has fucking cat hair. I said, oh man, that's gotta smell great. And then in the bottom, when I looked to see like what it was based on, it was based on somebody said a capital B. You've got to be nuts. That shit looked like a G. Are you out of your mind? A capital B? Capital B has two boobs. That thing had like a weird G. There's no G in happy birthday. I promise it's a B. All right, well, you watching the fucking replay. You you watch, you will go to my Patreon. You will go to my Patreon. See, if you guys could see down here, because you need to fucking do this. You need to come down here. This reminds me of like O&A when they used to have like the pal talk and you could like watch. And I always thought, man, that would be fucking pretty tight if I could watch, but I'm not going on fucking pal talk. I'm not fucking signing up on fucking pal talk. You guys are being competitive up here though. I like that. But you should definitely go on both. And then you could follow. And I'll do it. I'll bounce around on these because it's funny to see, to get all these lit chats. Happy birthday, Chris. No, like over a month ago, May 4th. And you know what's funny was before the new Star Wars movies came out, like here's the funny thing. So after Force Awakens came out, everyone was all about Star Wars Day. Even on my birthday, people would be like, "May the 4th be with you." Oh man, it's so cool. Your birthday's on Star Wars Day. No, it's not. There's not. There's nothing cool about that. And then after the last one came out, no one was wishing me May the 4th be with you birthday. Isn't that strange? No one was like, May the 4th be with. They were like, all right, we're fucking, this Star Wars shit is shit to bed. We're fucking done with this fucking shit. So no more of that fucking Star Wars Day. That shit is fucking dead. Because that fucking movie is fucking dead. There's no way you could bring it back. Why do I have to watch 2 more movies without Han Solo? I only wanted to see fucking Han Solo. I only wanted to see the old characters, feel nostalgic. The dumb fucking kids who don't fucking know. They don't give a fuck. Look at the dumb shit that they fucking like. Pikachu detective and shit. They'll fucking watch anything. So you kill off fucking Han Solo. Then you fucking destroy Kylo Ren's mask. So I have to look at his dumbass fucking face. Yes, remind me how disgusting Kylo Ren is to fucking look at. I don't want to fucking look at Kylo. I don't want to look at what's his fucking name? Adam Driver, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't fucking look at his face. Put that fucking mask back on. But it is kind of funny to find out that Kylo Ren was really just LARPing. He didn't need the mask with the breathing mechanism, so he's just LARPing. Fuck episode 8. Fuck it up its ass. I'll never forget after I read about all the Nazi shit and they basically told me that, if you like the bad guys in Star Wars, they're Nazis. And then and then suddenly you realize that you're harboring you have fucking Nazi paraphernalia. You have Nazi propaganda in your fucking house. You have all this Nazi shit in your house. You're like, I just had all this Star Wars shit. Seriously. I didn't realize. What a fucking joke. Get me the fuck out of that fucking series. I hope everyone fucking does. And then Luke is the only saving grace. You're like, nice. Luke will be back with his fucking green lightsaber. Now Luke's just back being a fucking clown. Luke is just back being a fucking fag. He's just back being nothing. He's just nothing. He's just back being absolutely fucking nothing. Oh, fucking awesome. I don't know. I don't know how I got on the fucking Star Wars fucking talk. It's the worst. It's the worst fucking thing. It was something. It's something. It's like they took something that was like, like a part of your life. You know, like even the. I mean, think about Star Wars in general. If you're an American, and it's kind of disgusting, so I'm kind of glad to be free of the Star Wars chains. But if you think about it, if you were just an American up to about 5 years ago, if you were just a fucking American, you were a part of Star Wars. Stupid ass fucking Star Wars that's stolen from some fucking, Japanese movie. I always forget the fucking name of it. Just stolen from that and then just like, the Rebel Alliance versus the fucking space Nazis. We always knew that they were based on Nazis. We didn't need you to fucking say they're white supremacists. Okay, we got it. Star Wars. Fucking dumbass fucking shit. I go back now and I watch them and I go, what a fucking idiot. What a fucking dumbass fucking kid I was that was watching this fucking bullshit. I grew up on the originals, but the new ones are weak. See, I mean, look, you're a young person because I know who you are. You're a young person saying this. So I mean, I'm not just fucking crazy here. But I do hope, but suddenly I can feel the new one. It's fucking kicking in, man. I'm getting back into Star Wars, dude. I'm telling you, he's not gonna fail us, man. Here's an idea. You made the Emperor still alive. Why not Han Solo? How about Han Solo still alive? How about in the trailer, we see Han Solo at the bottom of this spaceship or something, the same way as Luke. Remember when Luke was hanging upside down and they just came up with the Millennium Falcon? How about something like that? Han Solo's still alive. No? Han Solo's still okay. Get out of here. I mean, we got Lando. We got Lando. That's pretty tight. It's also funny when they talk about the white supremacy of the empire. So let's take this. Let's like actually think about this. If they were space Nazis, really, why is it that the only black guy who exists in the galaxy in the Star Wars universe, because you didn't see anybody but Lando. Why was he making deals with them? Wouldn't they be protecting him? Wouldn't they be protecting him? Like, we gotta hide Lando and fucking hide him somewhere, you know? Like he's the last black dude in the fucking universe. They should be fucking hiding him. He's making deals. He runs Cloud City. So I'm pretty sure that whole theory that they're white supremacists doesn't really fucking add up. Doesn't make any sense. Plus, it's Star Wars land. Isn't it supposed to transcend like our stupid bullshit? Star Wars. What if everyone boycotts the new one, even though the new one's going to be incredible? The new one's going to be better than every single one. Dude, I have so much Star Wars shit that I wanted to take I'm selling all my shit. I mean, it's gone. I'm getting rid of this shit. So if any of you want to buy my Star Wars shit, I'll let you know when the eBay fucking store pops up because I'm selling all of my Star Wars shit. I looked at that shit and I said, I want it the fuck out of my house. Plus, I'm not a fucking child anymore. Transformers, you guys can stay. G.I. Joes, you guys can fucking stay. Star Wars, get the fuck. You're out of here. You're out of here. My lightsabers, all my lightsabers, you're fucking out of here. Get this shit out of my house. So I'll let you guys let you guys know when the new, or do I just hold out till the last one? No, get it out of here. Get this shit the fuck out of here. Get the Star Wars shit the fuck out of here. Now I wonder if everyone who knows Andrea Gale, someone had asked if there was was going to be a fucking an Andrea tier. Uh, why are you selling them? I just fucking told you I want all this Star Wars shit out of my fucking house. I don't want this Star Wars shit anymore. I look at it and I feel like I'm being judged. I feel like I'm being judged by all these figures. I feel like when I look at all the fucking good guys, I feel like they're judging me, and that they're like they're making because I always have them losing. I always have them getting killed. I always have Luke's head on the end of a lightsaber, which doesn't make sense because it's not a sword; it would melt right through it. But I always have it. I always have Luke being killed, or I have Leia, getting yanked by in 4 or 5 different directions. It's time to go. It's time to get it out of here. And let's bring in some Game of Thrones toys. Did they even make Game of Thrones toys? I don't remember seeing any of the Game of Thrones toys. Anyone see any of those? No? I don't know if they fucking exist. Now the real question is, we should place wagers if Andrea gets up into Patreon. And maybe we should decide whether or not uh, you know, she's allowed, you know? Maybe we should decide, or maybe we should just have a special tier just for Andrea. I don't know. You guys can put it up. We need to put up a someone explain to me if we can do because I was immediately hit up. I probably talked to Patreon more times based on things I wasn't allowed to do. I was constantly getting contacted by them. They're like, you can't have giveaways. I was like, what do you mean? But they're like, you can have contests, but you can't just do like raffle by chance. You can't pull numbers out of a hat. You have to have something to where it's more of it needs to be like a cageocracy. It needs to be some sort of voting. Needs to be. So I think we need to do that. Uh, I don't know what those are, dude. LOTR toys were underrated. Let's try to figure out what. Don't tell us. LOTR. LOTR toys. Um, fuck. I'm definitely feeling the effects of all of this stuff. Fuck. Fuck you, Corey S. Fuck you, Corey S. You fuck. Aha, Stephen Peck, you're me. You're like me. Actually, I didn't even think about it. And you know why I didn't guess Lord of the Rings? Because Lord of the Rings is fucking trash. That's why I didn't think about it, because I was jogging my mind for cool shit. LOTR, Legion. The first thing, I'm going to be honest, the first thing I thought when I saw that was Leaders of the New School. I was thinking Leaders of the New School had toy. No, it's not Leaders of the New School. Leaders of the New School toys. Leaders of the Lord of the Rings. That's got to be the worst fucking toys ever. Worst movies, worst toys. Go back and watch Willow. Now, Willow, I was watching recently. What's the name of that fucking? It's a Small Life. Have any of you guys seen that? It was one of those Gervais shows with the midget. And is it acceptable for me to say midget, or do I have to say dwarf? I always felt like midget sounded better just because as a word, because dwarf is such a bizarre. It's offensive sounding, isn't it? Like midget sounds, it rolls off the tongue. Midget. Dwarf. It sounds like archaic. It sounds medieval, right? But you should watch Willow. It's like the original Lord of the Rings. We watched you have to put a T on that, Chris. If otherwise that's what is that called? Everybody, and I'm telling you, man, they fucking shit on dwarfs. They give no shits about dwarfs. They treat dwarfs. There can only be one. We can't have a bunch of fucking dwarfs running around in Hollywood. We got one. Peter Dinklage. Your time's fucking numbered. Your days are fucking numbered until you're fucking gone. Have you seen these Peter Dinklage movies where they fucking talk to him, and every movie they just ignore the fact that he's a dwarf? Like they're never like, oh yeah, the doctor will be in. By the way, he's a dwarf. Or oh yeah, the detective will be here. Oh, I didn't know that you were a dwarf. No one, everyone ignores it, and they just have him just walking around, you know, in a crime scene, waddling around, and no one is just like, no one. They just ignore it. All of these fucking dwarf actors. Go watch Willow, and it's trash. But watch it beginning to end, and watch it and see, and then also watch the show, which the actor who plays Willow, I always forget his name. Why the fuck would I know his name? It's kind of like a office type of extras vibe or whatever. I don't know why I just discovered this. I'm kind of late to a lot of things. I'm always picking up rocks late, but it's pretty fucking funny. So you guys should watch that shit and then watch. But either way, just watch Willow. Just watch Willow. Fuck the show. Just watch Willow and watch how many actors that there are. How many dwarf actors, and why aren't there dwarves being brought into all the victimization, and why aren't dwarves being there's no one speaking up for dwarves. Do you know how many dwarf actors that there are? There's fucking hundreds. There's hundreds of them right now trying to get jobs. No one is fucking talking for them. No one is piping up for them. Um, so I would after you see Willow, the first thing I thought was about halfway through was I was like, I could get into watching dwarf movies, just movies that are just dwarves. There's no regular sized people, just dwarves, a whole movie of just dwarves. And that's Willow. And if you watch it, you go, this is Lord of the Rings. And how offensive is it that they were like, we're not going to cast dwarves to be the stars of you know, Lord of the Rings. We're just going to make fucking regular sized, beta guys that are like 5'1". We're going to make them look like dwarves. While all these dwarves are sitting there out of work, like, yeah, thanks. That's not even how watch Willow. Trash. One of the worst movies you're going to see this year, but I like it. I feel like it could be a genre of dwarf movies. You wouldn't want to watch a dwarf horror where it's just dwarves. Like redo Friday the 13th. You guys want to redo movies? Redo all the movies with dwarves. Stop making it a woman, right? Stop just redoing movies and casting it with women. Cast it with dwarves. I'm telling you, dude. That would be fucking incredible. Imagine like what if they said that they rebooted Friday the 13th and it was like a director that you liked, and then they were like, there's one catch. There's one catch, you guys. And look at that. The chant is dead in the Instagram. So bye-bye to them. They're not going to get to find out what conclusion we came to. So imagine that was the spinoff, and they said, dude, the new Friday the 13th movie, they got fucking who would we want to see this? We'd want to see who do we want to see? James Wan? James Wan reboots Friday the 13th. One catch. The entire cast is dwarves. Adi, adi, adi. Yes. Yes. You could even like raise the volume you could even like put the pitch up on the kill. So it'd be like kill. My. Kill. My. Could you fucking imagine? Could you just fucking imagine they're just like standing around crackling fire, and they're just sitting around fucking crackling fire, and then they hear something and they just look over and there's a fucking little baby Jason standing there, just looking at you. I promise you, it would fucking be a huge fucking hit. And I wouldn't even laugh. I would be into that shit because it's terrifying to me. When you see them running up, if you watch Willow, here's another problem I have with Willow. His fucking hands, he has extremely long fingers. So he has normal size hands, but they're not even normal. He has like hands that like a forward on like an NBA team would have. Like his fingers are like out to here, but they're on him. It's so freaky that you can't stop looking. and you're just like, this is fucking creepy. Friday the 13th, all dwarf cast. You're fucking telling me that that's not a fucking hit? Also, it's something that should be done. I mean, you're speaking up for, you know, every single community that exists. And I've not heard in the past 3 years in this crusade of the oppressed and the downtrodden and the forgotten. What about dwarfs? I'm pretty sure that they probably make up an even smaller percentage of the population than the LGBT community, which makes up about 5%. I'm gonna say that it's probably like I'm just gonna guess. I'm not an expert in this, but I'm gonna say it's probably about 0.002% of the population are dwarfs. And what's up with that, America? What's up with little people? You know, I kind of want to. I kind of want to interview a bunch of small actors, like maybe have like auditions and have them all come down and as if like you're going to be cast for something, but really it's just like a documentary on the forgotten people. And I really think that if like people really took that serious, I'd like to see that. And yes, I would like to see dwarf superhero movies. And yes, I do believe that when a man becomes a woman, that he should be able to compete in women's sports. And I think that people are sexist and homophobic and transphobic if you disagree with me. So let me know if you guys think that I'm crazy because I don't think so. And I also think that I think it's fucking amazing that, all these records are being smashed. It's incredible. It's actually making the trans community is actually making women's sports more competitive and it's making it more entertaining. So that's another thing on the list that I want to see us get accomplished this year. And I also want to see us I'd like to like what else like of a dwarf movie, like I'm not into rom-coms at all, so I'm not going to suggest seeing little people rom-coms, but horror movies would be fucking awesome. But remakes, they should just be remakes. Remake everything. Everything's already being remade, and so now they're like, we've remade everything. Uh, we remake it with women as the leads. Okay, fine. Now, once you get through that, by the time that they've exhausted that, then maybe then. But take a look. Look around. You're not seeing anyone speaking up for little people. No one's speaking up for them. And I think Peter Dinklage might have something to do with it. I think that maybe that's in his contract that no other dwarfs work as I'm working. As long as I'm working, or they have some sort of clause in Hollywood that, like Highlander, that there can only be one. And I'd also like to see Highlander remade with little people. So let's make all that shit fucking happen. And I don't know that we can really go on much more than this. Let's figure this all out. I'm 100% into your suggestions, and you guys can suggest a way, and I'm into it. I have a couple of mixes left today that I have to do. And then good old Sammy Sam is done. Why, you may ask? But before we go out, before we do this, let's try this out. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works for you guys. So it'd be pretty tight. You guys let me know if this works. It's probably going to sound really low, but thank you, everybody who is in here and, being patient as this sort of eventually turns into something. That's the last one. Let's finish this guy up. Can you guys hear that? Ah. And then the last one of this. You said you barely can hear this.